Welcome back. I'm Frank Cipolla. If you've ever seen a hockey game, then you know the sticks can take a beating, sometimes even breaking. So what happens to them after that? Well, you might be surprised to know that some of those used hockey sticks are being used to grow oysters. They are cleaning our local waterways. Fox 4's Patrick Nolan shows us how they go from being in the rink to being in the reef.
One pile at a time, FGCU students Samantha and Tatiana measure them, mark them, and drop them as these hockey sticks get closer to becoming an oyster's best friend. This is actually an artificial reef?
Yeah.
Another student, Brandon, tells me this was not an instant hit.
Because everyone would kind of question it at first. Hockey sticks and oyster reefs, like, that doesn't make sense.
But it did to these guys. Before they became national champs, FGCU's hockey club came up with another winning game plan, turning broken hockey sticks into mini reefs.
So we'll cut up small pieces here.
Professor Mike Parsons walks us through the process here at the school's marine lab in Bonita Springs, where oysters actually get students excited.
You're always finding something new.
Despite their Dullsville exterior.
They seem so small and so kind of
ugly?
Yeah, like that's the thing, is they're not cute, they're not fun, they kind of sit there. But I think that's the biggest thing, is they're so important.
Oysters are, they're filter feeders, so they'll clean the water. They filter out particles, they eat plankton.
And what are we talking about in here?
Another student, Jessica, explains oysters can also suck up something Southwest Florida is sick of: algae.
It's all to help the environment and the local waters here.
There's no doubt when you look at the outside of oysters, you see all the scuzz that they clean out of the water. But if you look at the inside, and this is an example, you see what it can do to the water. It's pure, it's light, it's smooth, it's clean.
It's believed a single oyster can clean up to about 50 gallons a day, but Dr. Parsons says it might be even possible for that number to be as high as 100 gallons a day. The mini reefs expand that cleaning power by design, as explained by Bob Wasno, who's got the dual role of researcher here at the Marine Station and assistant coach of the hockey team that came up with the idea of the mini reefs.
What really makes them practical is the amount of area, the space, because of the Lincoln log configuration and the spacers in between, offers a lot of oysters, a lot of area to grow.
If you have 100 oysters on a unit times 100, you're looking at 10,000 gallons of water a day per unit.
Even when oysters are dead, and trust me, these are Deadsville, they still are givers. Once you put them back in the water, even in this state, they still provide a surface or substrate to allow other things to grow on them, like barnacles, and they're cleaning the water too.
The students pulled up one of the reefs.
Careful.
To show you just how much life
It has some live oysters on there, barnacles, and mud crabs.
broken hockey sticks
I found seahorses on here.
can support.
Oh, look, a little fish.
And there's a little goby right here.
Even mini versions of these mini reefs, mini-minis, if you will, rock. It's so tiny.
I know, it's one of the miniature ones we have here, so.
But even something this small, right, can bring on a lot of life. Life Samantha knows these waters need. She is not an out-of-state student.
And it's just nice to come here and being able to help out the water quality in Southwest Florida, because I was born and raised here, so I've seen it deteriorate.
These waterways can get cleaned up, it can get a lot better, but the only way it's gonna get better is having people care.
For now, they're pouring everything they can into showing they care, and they're determined to stick to it. In Bonita Springs, Patrick Nolan, Fox 4, in your corner.
And the Everblades, the NHL, and a company that makes hockey sticks are among those providing the sticks to the program, which is called Rink 2 Reef. If you'd like a reef installed in your backyard canal or want to volunteer for the program, just click on Patrick's story at fox4now.com.